will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, it brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time. Thank you for joining me. Happy Friday wherever you are joining us from today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is. Thank you so much for being here on Story Time. Always appreciate you. Always appreciate being here with you, sharing some time together of your day. Thank you for being here, and please, as always, let me know where you're joining in from and who is joining in with you today. And of course, as you know, I'll be joined by a very special guest today, and I'll be bringing him on shortly. Yes, I'm joined by Mr. Billy, creator of Three King Visions. Good morning to you and welcome. I hope you are ready for a great story time. He will read one, and of course, then I will be sharing with you the Pope Song. We'll be reading that one by LITWIN and illustrations by CLAUDIA. And of course, we're reading this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. But the bonus, the surprise, is the one that Mr. Billy will be reading here with us today. I hope you're excited. I hope you're ready. As you can see, I am all hyped up today because I have my brother with me, and I know you're in for a treat. Thank you so much for joining me today, and welcome. Let us see who is with us this morning, joining us for story time and where they are. Welcome. Happy Friday. Good morning to you, Amanda West. And of course, Sarah and Nathan out in Illinois. And you say, I have two 7-year-olds who are very interested in today's book. Well, cannot wait. We will, of course, be starting off with the bonus read from Mr. Billy. And then I'll definitely be reading the Pope book. Thank you so much for joining in today, and welcome as always to Storytime. Sarah and Nathan, I guarantee you will not be disappointed with today's readings. Thank you for joining in, and welcome out in Illinois. Thank you for joining in. Amanda West as well, always welcome. Thank you. Happy Friday to you from Bothell, Washington, Tori Gamble, and of course Liana. How are you doing today? And you say we hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. Absolutely. Thank you for bringing those positive vibes always here. Thank you so much for joining in. Tori Gambo and Liana, much appreciated. Thank you. And we're sending that love right back at you. Thank you so much. Ellen Edwards in sunny Chicago today. How are you doing? Thank you for joining in, and welcome to Storytime. It is sunny out here in Oakland. Not too hot. As you can see, I have my jacket on, but it is absolutely wonderful. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Storytime. Good morning to you, Ellen Edwards in Chicago. Nate, how are you doing today? And of course, we will still say hi to Amanda. Thank you for joining in today. Baby Bia, how are you doing? I hope today you're able to stay awake for this one. And we do have two great books for you, including this one right here, the Pope Song. Yes, indeed. And good morning to you, Grandma Cindy, and of course, Grandpa Dennis joining us from Seattle, and you're saying rainy Seattle. Well, thank you so much for joining in today. Amanda is working today, but we'll be watching later. Well, Amanda, yes, indeed. Thank you for joining in and wish you the very best out at your work. We miss you, but of course, baby Bia, thankful that you're here. Thankful, Grandma Cindy, Grandpa Dennis, and of course, Nate, for joining in with us today. Thank you so much for being here for story time out in Seattle. All the way out in Lusaka, Zambia. Salim Pande, how are you doing today? Jonathan, Mapalo, Daisy Pearl, and Chanda, how are you doing today out in Lusaka, Zambia? Thank you so much for joining in. In San Francisco, good morning to you, Madelina, Ian, and Tudor. How are you today? Thank you so much for joining in story time. Courtney, how are you doing? Joining in, and you're saying happy Friday. And of course, you're joining in with Tate. And Tate says he couldn't miss this book about poop. Have a wonderful weekend. Well, I am glad you're here. I hope we enjoy this wonderful book together. And of course, the bonus read that we're having from my friend, my brother, Mr. Billy, who is joining me very shortly. Good morning to you, Aurelia Lee. How are you doing today? Out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Thank you for joining in. And of course, to you, Andres and Cora, how are you doing today? Thank you for joining in story time. Oh my goodness. And all the way out in Argentina. Well, thank you for joining us. Faye's Reading Club with Miss Ingrid. Well, thank you for joining us, and welcome to story time. That name looks brand new here to me, and I welcome you to story time and hope to see you on many more to come. Thank you for joining in story time. I'm glad you're here. Like I said, today we have two great stories for you, two beautiful stories, and we'll be getting started shortly so we can fit them into our schedule before baby Bia goes to sleep. Betty Grayton, in Florida, one more time. How are you doing? As always, much appreciated. Thank you for joining us. Ava, Scarlett, and Jade out in England. Thank you for joining in story time today. Absolutely appreciate you. And of course, Braylon, Kavaya, and Chad out in Nakitosh, Louisiana. Thank you for joining in. You say arriving late. We were bird watching. Well, absolutely wonderful. I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed your bird watching. And thank you for sharing those stories and all those amazing birds that you got to see. And you say it's a wonderful time. We're happy to be here with you from sunny Nakitosh. Well, thank you for joining in. Thank you for bringing your energy. Thank you for bringing your love. Absolutely appreciate it. Raya and Adama, how are you doing today? And of course, Jacqueline, how are you? Thank you for joining in. All right, we'll be seeing who else is with us, but thank you so much for being here. And of course, we're going to get started very soon. Kristen Mitchell and Borden, thank you for joining me today. Well, without much ado, this is the time I introduce to you my brother, Mr. Billy, joining us, and he'll do a reading. And of course, then I will come on and do the pop song. So for now, let us give a big welcome, a Storytime community welcome to my brother, the one and only, the cook, the chef, Mr. Billy.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
We are cooking.
We are cooking, man. What's going on, my brother?
Good to see you, Mr. Billy. How are you doing? Who is Mr. Billy?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. I am Billy Allen. I am a librarian by profession. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina, but my library, I work for Broward County in Florida. So my passion, just like Mr. Lamada, is giving back to the kids and helping them develop the lifelong love of reading. And I am the creator of Three King Visions.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Billy. And you have a special book that you're reading for us today, our bonus read for today.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to be reading Buddy the Bear, written by Victoria Allen.
All right. Well, Mr. Billy, I will leave you to do your thing. And of course, I'll be back after that.
All right.
All right.
Whoa! What's going on, everybody? Are y'all ready for story time? Yay! Welcome to story time. I'm Mr. Billy. Hold up, everybody. We got a special guest. This is my best friend, Busy to Be. Everyone say, hi, Busy. What's goody? Whoa! Our first song of the day is with my little hands, my little ones. Hold your hands up like this Here we go. With my little hands, I go clap, clap, clap. With my little feet, I go tap, tap, tap. With my little arms, I wave bye, bye, bye. With my little legs, I kick ha, ha, ha. With my little eyes, I go peek-a-boo. With my little mouth, I go, I love you. Good job, everybody. Our story of the day is Buddy the Bear, written by Victoria Allen. Whoa, that's a cool bear right there. Let's see. As the sun went and the moon appeared, Buddy did not fear the dark because he has a special goodnight box. It is filled with goodies that help him sleep. Whoa. Buddy pulled out his fuzzy pajamas that keep him warm at night, and he put them on. Whoa, look at those cool pajamas right there. Can we act like we put on our pajamas? Whoa. Buddy put up his stars that glow and twinkle all through the night. Whoa, what color are those stars? Yellow. Then Buddy turned on his rocking nightlight that shines to help him see in the dark. Whoa, that looks pretty cool right there. But when Buddy reached into his good night box for his favorite goodie of all, it was not there. Oh no, where's my blanket? He cried. Can we act like we crying? Where? Buddy felt like he could not sleep without his bedtime blanket. He looked for it everywhere in his room, but he could not find it there. Whoa, my little ones, where is he? Where is the blanket? Whoa, finally, Buddy looked out his window and he saw it. The blanket was up in the sky with all the stars. Whoa, look at the stars right there. Wow, he had to go get it. He knew he must be back in time for his bedtime story. We can't be late, my little ones. We can't be late for the story time, especially the poop song. Shout out to Mr. LaMotta. Buddy hopped on his rocket and prepared for takeoff. Everyone count with Mr. Billy. 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Yell, Buddy. Whoa. Can we yell blast off together? Blast off! Whoa. His rocket zoomed into the stars. The stars smiled at him as he whizzed by. He saw his blanket. In the distance, he got closer and closer. Whoa, look at those stars smiling. Whoa. Oh no, there's a problem. The blanket is stuck on the star. I wonder how we're gonna get that blanket off the star. Whoa, I wonder what Buddy's gonna do next. Buddy pulls and let's act like we're pulling, y'all. And he pulled. Whoa! They've got to yank the blanket off the star. Finally, with one last try. Whoa! He got it loose. He finally got the blanket. Yeah. I must get back in time for my bedtime story. Buddy worried. But while he was flying around the sky, Buddy had got lost. Buddy began to cry. Why are you crying, Buddy? Asked the stars. I can't remember how to get home. He sobbed. We gotta help Buddy get home, y'all. I guess he don't have GPS. We will help you, Buddy. The stars promise. Soon the stars all lined up to make a brightly shiny path to show him the way back home. Thank you, stars, shouted Buddy. Everyone say, thank you, stars. Whoa. But he launched his rocket boosters and waved good night to the stars. He sped back home, holding tightly to his bedtime blanket. Let's act like we're holding tight to our bedtime blanket. Whoa. But he made it home just in time. Whoa. Hopefully he doesn't get caught, y'all. Uh-oh. Holding his special blanket, he hopped in the bed. Soon, the door opened. And in came Big Bear to read a bedtime story, Buddy's favorite part of the night. Whoa. Look at Daddy Bear. Everyone say, hi, Daddy. Whoa. Buddy snuggled up with Big Bear to listen to his story as the stars twinkled. Good night in the sky. Whoa, look at those stars. And everyone say, good night. D-E. Yay!
Oh, Mr. Billy, that was awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing that one. Yeah, no, I absolutely love your energy. Every time it just lifts me up when I'm looking at your stories. And please do find Mr. Billy. Please, Mr. Billy, tell us where can the kids find you? Where can the parents find you?
Yes, once again, first and foremost, let me thank you, Mr. LaMotta, man. You know I love what you do, brother. Every time, man. Like you're just an inspiration to me. You can find me at 3 Visions on YouTube. Subscribe to 3 King Visions. We have a story time show with me and my boy Busy the Bee right here. And you can follow me on Instagram as well. I am on Facebook, but just follow me on all platforms. Continue to support some positive energy from me and Mr. LaMotta.
No, absolutely. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much for making an appearance. And we have to have you back here on Storytime. We hope we have you back. Please, you're welcome anytime. Yes, come and cook with us.
Yes. Thank you, my brother. Thank y'all, everybody. Now I'm on Storytime.
Absolutely. Oh, kids, that was Mr. Billy. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I did. Thank you so much, Mr. Billy, and looking forward to seeing you on 3 King Visions, but of course, seeing you here back sometime soon.
Yes, sir. Y'all
all right. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Oh, everybody, that was the amazing Billy Allen. He's a librarian out in North Carolina, and he joined us today to give us that bonus reading. But of course, now we're going to go in. Oh, look at Miss LaMotta now, too happy. Miss LaMotta will be reading this one. I will be reading this one to you. That Pup song. Yes, I know there's been a lot of interest on this one. So please do join in and get ready for this one. Get comfortable. We'll be reading this one. And I just wanted to let you know, too, that you can find the Pup song app on that website, and it'll be there for you. And I'll post that in the chat as well. So if you need to follow the link, just follow that link that I've added in there. But you can find the Pup song at chroniclebooks.com// the Pup song. All right. Are you ready now? Let us go ahead and read this one together. Okay. The Pup song, written by Eric Litwin and illustrations by Claudia Boat. And of course, this one we're reading with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. All right, here we go. Oh, can you smell that? All right, The Pup Song by Eric Litwin and illustrations by Claudia Boat, and of course read with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. I'm already laughing. It's such a great book. Cats poop in their own little box. They do. Hope your cat does. Mountain goats poop as they climb over rocks. How about the fishes? Well, fishes poop as they swim in the sea. Don't poop as you swim, okay? Oh, caterpillars poop at the top of a tree. That sounds like fun. Everybody's pooping all day long. That's why we sing the pooping song. And go to that website and find it so you can sing along. Pooping, pooping. Everybody's pooping. Everybody's pooping around. But the big boys and the big girls are pooping in the party. And then we hear a happy sound. What is that happy sound? Oh, wait. Flash! Yay! Sarah and Nathan, I hope you're enjoying this one. Camels poop in the blazing hot sun. Elephants? Well, their poop weighs nearly a ton. Oh my. Watch out. Space Martians poop by a faraway star. Oh. A little bluebird just pooped on my car. Oh. Everybody's pooping all day long. That's why we sing the pooping song. Pooping, pooping. Everybody's pooping. Everybody's pooping around. Oh my. But the big boys and big girls are pooping in the party. And then we hear a happy sound. Flash. Oh. Polar bears poop in the freezing cold snow. Oh my. Oh, and dinosaurs? Well, dinosaurs pooped a long time ago. Oh. Pelicans poop in a tropical breeze. That sounds like fun too. Pelicans poop in a tropical breeze. Babies just poop any place that they please. Now that is the dream. Everybody's pooping all day long. That's why we sing the pooping song. Oh, pooping, pooping. Everybody's pooping. Everybody's pooping around. But the big boys and big girls are pooping in the party. Oh, and then we hear the happy sound. Flash. Don't forget to wash your hands. The end. Oh, thank you so much for joining me on Story Time today. I hope you enjoyed the stories we've had for you today. Of course, the poop song was the one we were looking at second, which is written by Eric Litwin and illustrations by Claudia Bolt. And we read this one with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. But also, we had the bonus reading from my brother, Mr. Billy. He was here reading with us. I hope you enjoyed that story too. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I am glad you were here with me. Happy Friday indeed. Mr. Billy made it a Friday to remember. Please remember to find him on his platforms. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I am glad you were here. I hope that brought you laughter. I hope this story time made you smile. Thank you so much for joining me today. Absolutely enjoyed every single minute here with you all. Thank you so much. And one more time, yes, indeed, just appreciations for my brother there, Mr. Billy. Thank you. And a reminder, thank you to Faye's Reading Club. Miss Ingrid joining us all the way from Argentina. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, Chrissy and Borden in Burlington, Vermont. Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate you so much. And Enid, I say happy Mother's Day. Well, thank you so much for joining in. And yes, indeed, happy Mother's Day week. Happy Mother's Day. It should be Mother's Day every day, indeed. Let's celebrate all those amazing parents out there. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you to you mothers out there. Thank you so much. Amanda West, appreciating you. Thank you so much. And they say, I wish I had Mr. Billy's happy enthusiasm. Also, shout out to fellow Tahi. Absolutely. I will be passing on the message. I hope Mr. Billy is still watching. Thank you so much for joining in today. Harmony Beth, welcome to Storytime, and say happy Friday. Welcome, Mr. Billy. Thank you so much. And of course, Busy the Bee and the Bear Book. Thanks for joining Storytime community. Have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you. That is coming from Harmony Beth. Appreciate you. Always appreciate your positivity. Thank you so much for joining in. Clay and Chriselle, thank you for joining us out in Long Beach. I hope you enjoyed those stories that we had for you. I hope you had a great laugh. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely appreciate you all. And Terry McLeod, Kasweka, and of course, Abraham joining us from San Leandro, sunny San Leandro today. And you say we were late, but we got to hear most of the story. Abraham really loved Mr. Billy's energy, and we will be following him on Instagram. Oh, thank you so much for joining in. And of course, Mr. Billy is amazing. Check him out more of his stuff. Absolutely love him. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoyed it. And also Busy the Bee. Yes, indeed. Getting some love there from Jade and Eva Scarlett. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining in. And remember that this is where you can find the Poop song. If you go to that, you'll be able to sing along and dance along to the Poop song. Thank you for joining in. Rocco, we miss you. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining in. Well, hopefully you catch us next week. And Great Grandpa June, you're napping. We hope we didn't wake you with all our laughter today. Thank you for joining in. And thank you for being here. I absolutely appreciate you. Jade Yeomans, you say the Poop song. Yes, indeed. What is the Poop song? Well, go to that link. Go to this link that I showed you, and you will be able to sing along and dance along to the Poop song. Thank you so much for joining in. Who else was here? One more time, Chrissy. You say Borden giggled and squealed the whole time. What a fun book. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Harmony Beth, they say that my learned national study and they call it Scott. Well, thank you for sharing that information. Absolutely appreciate you. Jade Yeomans, absolutely appropriate. It is the Poop song indeed. Thank you for joining in. And you say Abraham loves this book. We also have the book Everyone Poops. Well, thank you for sharing that information. Absolutely love it that you enjoyed it. And you say, woohoo, had a ball today. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody that joined in Story Time today, wherever you are. Absolutely love it. I enjoy my time here with you. And just a reminder too that I will not be here on Monday. We'll not have story time. It is a wellness day in my school district, so I will be taking that day off, but definitely be back next week Tuesday with more stories. So look out for what we have lined up for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Absolutely appreciate each and every one of you. And special mention, of course, goes to, Grandma Cindy and Grandpa Dennis and Nate for making sure that baby Bia was here today in the absence of Amanda. Well, Amanda, we missed you and we hope you get to catch this later on. Thank you so much. A big, big thank you to you, my brother, Mr. Billy. Thank you for joining in, for bringing the fun. And I will see you again next week, Tuesday, for more story time. Thank you so much. And if, of course, you feel like story time over the weekend, go back and check what we have on the story time platforms and go back to some of those favorite stories that you may have missed or want to read a second, third, or fourth time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Much love from me as always, and I wish you the very best. Sunshine, if it is cloudy where you are, you know you have that sunshine inside you. You are the person that will make that difference. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here with me. Enjoy your weekend. I will enjoy my 3-day weekend, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Much love from me, and thank you. Big thank you to my brother, Mr. Billy, for joining us today. And I hope you enjoyed what we had for you today. Do not forget, go to that link and find the poop song so you can dance and sing along. Thank you so much for joining in. The poop song. Yes, indeed. This one was Eric LITWIN and Claudia. Please have yourselves a wonderful day, and try. I know that it's hard times at times, not being close to family, or like having to follow rules, guidelines on social distancing and all that. Let us do our best to make sure that our communities are healthy, our communities can stay on for much longer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Much love from me, and I will see you again on Tuesday. Thank you, and bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely. Won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be